Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Paul Brantley. We're going to get into Beverly Hills Housewives Season 11, Episode 13. It continues at the Reek House where they are meeting up. The ladies are meeting up without Erica to have a little chit chat that Sutton wanted to do. Sutton just arrived and she's getting down to business. So Sutton started to talk. Sutton says she's talked to her lawyer about Erica. She just wanted to know um, what she was getting, what they were getting themselves into, the ladies as a group, into by just hearing all of the stuff that they've been hearing from Erica and what this could mean for them. Because you can't be called as a character witness by the prosecutor or even by Tom's offense too. You may never know. So that's where she was coming from. Um, she said she don't, and then she said she don't feel comfortable being around her right now because of all of this stuff. The other lady started asking her, like, they started asking her why did she feel like that, and Sutton just feel like, everything is not adding up. Like, there's too many red flags from the stories that she has told and everything so far. She just said from the trip it just feels like there's just not enough adding up. Sutton feels like Sutton feels she is more important. Feel like she is more important than Erica. She does feel like she's more important than Erica. Derek says she has talked to a lawyer too. Sutton Kyle was asking her like, how do you do you trust what she has been saying, what Erica has been saying? And Sutton said, no, I do not, because of what she's been saying. She like, it doesn't add up. Talking about him breaking his foot, he broke his ankle, and now, but he has a head injury. It's like it's not adding up. A lot of stuff that she says is not adding up, and everything. Hold up. Uh, Sutton tells them about a partner of the firm actually leaving 10 years ago because of his wife. His wife said that she felt like something was going wrong at the firm, and so he left. And actually, Lisa confirmed. Lisa Renner felt like she confirmed it too. She like, yeah, that did happen. Lisa Renner actually said that, confirmed and said that, I want to say Tom's son-in-law. So other kids, one of his kids, older kids, one of his kids actually, his son-in-law actually left the firm recently. and Lisa actually said that. So when Erica see this, she gonna see that a lot of your closest friends were talking a lot of stuff about you. It wasn't Sutton. Sutton was concerned about certain things, and she had a right to be concerned about her reputation. Period. Um, Cal asked her again, like, Sutton, do you believe Erica? Sutton says she lying about the 3 years, that 3 years accident. Crystal commented, like Crystal said, I think the 3 year accident, I kind of not believe because this stuff been going on. From the reports and stuff, from the article and stuff, it's been going on for over 10. It's been going on for over 10 years. So 3 years, her saying 3 years, and the article saying it's been going on for over 10 years. It's not adding up. And him having a brain injury, that she's saying it started 3 years ago, but everything's been going on for since the past 10 years. So that was Crystal issue with it, and Dorik was talking about the victims, the burnt victims, the orphanage, the people who died on the plane crash and everything. And she was actually really hurt by that, and she didn't she's very distraught by all of that. And her and Sutton agreed on that and high fived on that and everything. And Sutton said, I think it's been going on. Sutton said, I think it's been going on for more than 10 years. She think Erica and Tom. She think Erica and Tom Lawyer has been talking. Yeah, she think Erica and Tom Lawyer's been talking, so that's how she's been and keeping up with everything that's been coming out before it hit the press. And for me, I do think that's how she's keeping up with everything. Because when they on a trip, when they asked her or something, she played like she's stupid. But I want to say the night that she got there and they was talking about it, and the day after, I want to say the day after, she acted like she didn't know what was in it, but then she started telling what was in it. It's like, if you didn't read it or anything, how do you know what's in these articles and stuff? You said you didn't read it, but you surely telling us what's in them. So you read them, or you already didn't talk to the lawyer about them. So yeah, and Lisa started to bring up. Then that's when Lisa said, "Okay. So did y'all believe Denise didn't sleep with Brandy?" And that's when um, fake nose, funny face, talk a lot. Kyle wanna come in like, I just think she was trying to save her marriage. Girl, get out of here. She ain't need to save her marriage. Her man knows she ain't slept with Brandy at all. So don't even sit there and tell that lie. One bit. You just a hater. It's like, and then it's like you bringing up. It's like, Lisa, you bringing that up, bringing Denise into this has nothing to do with. You know Erica lying. We all know Erica lying. Period. Plain and simple. Dorit then say, I can't be a blind supporter. Erica is that. She said, I can't be a blind supporter. Erica is the total opposite of what she was what she was when I first met her. When I first met her. When I first met her, because if she spent time, she spent all the money that she, if her and Tom spent all that money from the burnt victims, I don't want nothing to do with her and stuff. I mean, yeah. Then Sutton pulled out. I said, what got me was when Sutton said, well, Sutton pulled out 3 page, Sutton pulled out a 3 page list of all the charges that he get of the victims, all the charges that he going through in the list of the victims, excuse me, that are on there that Tom are facing, and it is crazy. And you got Lisa sitting by her like, and I bet you that Saturday Lisa sat there and looked at all them papers and read all them papers. Cause she already keep up with the she already get a notice with all the articles that come up of Erica and Tom. So I know she sat there before they left the Reek house and read all them pages to make sure she read every single one before she went back and told Erica. So and then Sutton said that her and this mistress, she went, this is all just a, she went, this is a joke. She just trying to put this over your head to get us just to just try to be like it's just a sideshow right now to distract us from all of this that's going on. She went, that's what that's for. And then Kyle, like, Kyle told him, like, she said, I met up with Erica, and Erica told me that, you know, she losing everything. Oh, Erica said that she finds out um, that you find out you really who your friends are when you lose everything, because she had lost all her friends when this happened. When I met up with her and stuff, she was talking about she lost a lot of her friends and stuff. Uh, Garcelle asks, Sutton, would you ask, Garcelle asked her, would you ask her these questions if she walked through the door? And Sutton said, yes, I asked her the exact same thing. If she came through the door, the exact same thing. And yeah, everybody looked at it, and I believe that Sutton will. Sutton said she'll answer the exact same thing. And Lisa's like, what if you wrong and she innocent? She said, then I eat crow's pie. It's like, but you know, okay. But it ended there. They move on to Garcelle has Christmas dinner at her home with the whole family. Her son, his wife, and all the kids. They come, wife and the kids come down. So Garcelle cooks dinner, everything, It was nice to see her and her whole family together, enjoying Christmas together. That was lovely. So we get to Kyle's Christmas dinner. Garcelle shows up first. Garcelle shows up, then everybody else shows up. Garcelle shows up, then Garcelle asks if Erica's coming. Kyle said yes. Uh, Teddy shows Teddy shows up. Uh, Garcelle Garcelle said, "Oh, hey, Teddy." The producer them asks, "Do you like what is it about Teddy?" She says she's a pain, and she says she's a pain and she's a net. Yeah, and she laughed. Dorique has a problem opening the door. Yeah, Kathy shows up and comes in. Kathy was a little frustrated and says she's about to have a gorilla. Uh, Teddy talk has a gorilla. Teddy talks about her baby. She had her baby. She talked about her daughter. Her daughter ended up having surgery on her head. Uh, she had to have multiple surgeries. Actually, she had her first one. She had to have another surgery. Um, Come to find out, Crystal and Teddy actually been friends for 10 years. Erica finally showed up. She drove herself. She was looking pitiful. Yeah. So she came in. Everybody, people greeted her and whatever. She said hi to majority of everybody. Kyle asked her what was she drinking. She said, was you, she went, she went, I'm not drinking. I'm driving. She went, I have a Coke. And Sutton said, Coke. I have a Coke. She went, I have a Coke. Sutton went, Coke. Sutton went, I call Coke. I call it Coca Cola. I call it Coca Cola. Garcia went, I do too. She went, what a Coke. A Coke. I love Garcia's son relationship. I said they stupid. They over there by the bar, and I said they was next to Kathy and Crystal. It's like if I want to say if Crystal wasn't such a stuck up heifer and gutter trash, she would actually be fun. I would see her and Sutton would actually be actually decent friends to be around, and she would actually be actually good friends with Sutton. But it's her personality and the way she is that they were never ever they can't even be associates. That's how bad it is because it's Crystal. Crystal is the problem. It's like yeah, but yeah, that was the funny part for me in that whole time. And Kyle thanks Kyle thanks Erica for coming. Erica said, "Yeah, it seemed like I'm a little radioactive." Garcelle talking to Sutton, and she turned with her appetizer. She turned and said, she said, turned when Erica said it, she went, yeah, ate her appetizer and turned back. I was rolling. I'm like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't get to the, she went, agreed with her. He ate her stuff and turned back around. Like, she said, this heifer, she told the truth to you. I'm like, nah, heifer, nah. Garcia, you were best. I said, you were such, y'all are a best. Y'all made this season worth watching. Y'all may be able to hear what it is. I ain't gonna even lie. Y'all did y'all thing. But moving on. So ladies move on to another area of the house. They were sitting down and stuff, just chit chatting. Sutton had asked Garcelle, did Erica say hello? Garcelle said no, she weak. And I didn't get. I said because of my audio on what I was watching, I didn't get to hear. And Garcia said, "I ain't gonna do what you say." Sutton was laughing, and then Sutton said, "Is you nervous to talk to her?" She right now. She right now. She right now. I ain't afraid of her. She I just ain't talking to her. I ain't gonna talk to her. I said, I really like they friendship and stuff because it's real. It's like with the rest of them, you cannot, for some reason, them on the other end, you cannot have that relationship, that type of relationship with them. I want to say you can have it with probably Kathy. Out of all of them, you can have it with Kathy. I think that's the only person you can have that type of relationship with. Because Kathy be in her own world, but she will actually listen to what you have to say and hear what you have to say, and she'll move on from it like it ain't nothing. But with them, you can't. With them, you can't do that. I don't get that from them. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Moving on. Okay, so they went to eat dinner and everything. Kyle get on Derek because Derek didn't get no size. All Derek got was the meat. She got all meat. She ain't get no side, no mashed potatoes, no yams. Them yams didn't look good. The mashed potatoes look kind of dry. But all she got was meat. Like she like meat. Like she on a meat diet. She said I got what I wanted. And then Kyle said a little type of prayer, not really. Um, said a little type of prayer. As uh, as Erica, as Erica, do you wish you wake up from this dream? And Erica was like, yes, yes, I wish I could wake up from this. It's really tiresome. It's really tiresome waking up and all this and draining and and dealing with this and everything. And then Derek, you know, you must be blindsided by everything and all the articles and all this stuff. She went, yeah, Erica like, yeah, there's more. Yeah, there's more to come. I'm not done yet. I'm far from done. I'm far from done. She's like, I'm far from done. Uh, I'm far from done. Derek, like, I feel you. I feel like I feel like we're almost done. Erica went, I agree. I agree. Then Sutton, I said, homegirl Sutton came in like Sutton came in like Batman when he getting ready to beat up Joker. He come like she came in like Batman, like he getting ready to beat up Joker every time. Came swooped in, came in like girl, it's my time. Woo! Came in and said, you feel like you truly blindsided, or you some way you think you have some way of getting your information. Then Erica like said, go ahead and ask this question. Go ahead and ask this question. Just go ahead and ask this question. So what? So what? Okay. So what? Like, so go ahead and ask this. Go ahead and ask this question. And stuff. Wait a minute. She's like, go ahead and ask this question. She like, go ahead. So I can even finish her question. So like, Erica want go ahead and ask the question. Like, do you have a way of getting the information before it comes out? And Erica went like, no. Right. Then Crystal come in. Crystal says, my question is, I was sad about Tom. You know, that 3 years accident that you told us about. But then when I heard, then when I read the story, it had me thinking. When I read the article, this been going on for 10 years, and that was my question. She said about that. I don't know. Erica went, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is about the team. All I can tell you about is what's been going on for 3.5. What's been going on for 3.5 years. That's all that I can tell you. That's all they've been going on. It's like, girl, you been with him for 20 years. What you talking about? You've been with this man for 20 years. You've been with him since you were, what she say? You've been here 20 years. You've been here for a minute. You've been here for 20 years. And you said, I don't know. This been going on for, I can only account for 3.5 years. Yeah, for 3.5 years, all you can recount. This is what's been going on for 3.5 years. What I can only tell you. And then, oh, hold on. Okay. Then, certain like, what about the burn? What about the burn victims? What about the burn victim things 10 years ago? What about the burn victim things 10 years ago? Erica went, that just got litigated. That was just being litigated now. So I went, oh yeah, I know. So I said, oh yeah, I know. I read it in the article. So Erica went, Erica said, Erica said, I'm not answering any more questions. Heifer, I said, now you ain't gonna answer any more questions. If you should have said that from the beginning. Why would you answer any questions from the start of the table? Like, you gonna go ahead, answer all the questions that these women didn't ask you. Every question something didn't ask you so far, you didn't answer. Now, since she asked a question about about the burnt victims, you didn't want to answer. Now I ain't answering any more questions. Heifer, you dumb as hell. You should have been said, I'm not answering no more questions. How dumb is you? You married to a lawyer and you that stupid. Dumber than Brock's. So the Reek go like, nobody's trying to get in. Nobody trying to pry into your. I want to say nobody trying to pry into your life or something. And Garcia said that ain't what you said. That ain't what you said the other night. And Derek looked over at her with that look, bitch. What you like, bitch? What you say? Oh, And Garcia looked at her like, looked at her like, bitch, you heard me. That ain't what you said the other night. I be weak. I was like between Sutton and Garcia, I can't, like, they just been hitting back to back, back to back, back to back. It's like these heifers can't survive. Oh, God. Gave her that look, bitch, what? And said it again. It's like heifer. Then the read finished like, let me finish. Let me finish. And then she go into telling, so did this heifer go in to tell her, so let me finish. Then she go in and throwing Sutton under the bus. She told that we ended up meeting up Saturday, all of us girls without you. Oh, so Erica went, y'all, so y'all had a committee to see if y'all going to be for me or against me. I like, really, Erica? Nobody care about you. Oh, God. She threw her under the bus. For me or against me, they have us to talk about. And then Erica gave Erica gave a look, like a smirk look on her face. Like she already knew about it, because you can already tell that. She done already had a talk, either with Lisa. She had a talk with Lisa, and she probably had a talk with Kyle already prior to that, because that's what I'm getting. You already can tell that Lisa already told her, and Kyle probably told her too. That's what I got, because she gave a smirk when Derek said it. When she was facing Derek, she gave this pure smirk, like she was not shocked by anything was being said. So I was like, okay. I said, it's like, yeah, Derek just gonna throw her under the bus. It's like, you a fake bitch, but we're gonna keep pushing. And certain one girl, we did. I said, I love certain one girl, we did. I just wanted to see where we are was on. I wanted to see where we all was at. That was it. True, that's where I wanted to see where we all was at. I just want to see where we all was at. And that's when Erica went into, this was always a committee to see who would support me and not support me and all that stuff. And that's when Kyle, Derek, Sutton even said no. Sutton was like, I don't think you, then Sutton said, I don't think you had anything to do with your husband firm. Erica was like, I don't. Then Erica said, she said, I don't. And then Erica said, what are you worried about? You worried about an article? And Sutton said, no, we just wanted to know. And that's when Lisa, Kyle, and Derek said, we? What you mean we? It was you that was concerned. More concerned. It's like all of a sudden now, y'all not concerned. Y'all was the one, y'all all was saying stuff about it. Even you, Lisa. You was giving up stuff about the firm. About Tom's son-in-law stepping down. Because his son was a partner. His son stepped down. You told that out of your mouth. Recently. He just recently stepped down. So let's be real. You was talking too. So, yeah. Concern. And then Lisa say what? Lisa say, Sutton. Sutton to you. Sutton say the words that you said that night. Sutton said, I did. Say the word that you said that night. Say said I did. I did. Lisa. She said, Lisa, uh, tell me what you want me to say. Tell me what you want me to exactly say. I said, I love it. I love it because it's like, half of what you want me to say, because you want me to say something specifically. I'm not saying what you want me to say. I just told her exactly. I asked her the question that I wanted to ask her. I do have some more, but y'all want me to ask her a specific question. Y'all want me to ask her the question that y'all had, but I'm not finna ask her now. That's what they wanted her to ask her, in my opinion. Okay, it says Lisa will go like, you need to say, you said I'll tell her exactly when I see her. And so it said I did. I did, and she going through something. She going through a lot. When I talk to a lawyer, when I talk to a lawyer about what's going on, Erica, talk to a lawyer what's going on about Erica, talk to a lawyer what's going on about Erica. Erica said, you talked to a lawyer about me? Sutton said, yes, I did. And Garcelle came like, she ain't the only one that talked to a lawyer. Erica said, man, all the ladies talk to one? So who? That's when everybody got eyes got big and they looking around like, then Derek like, I talked to my husband and hear me out. She's like, hear me out. My husband said, I talked to my husband and he said just pray on it. Just pray for her. That was it. And Kyle said, I talked to my best friend husband. And he said Erica didn't know nothing about her husband business. Her husband business. Erica went, it's true. Sutton didn't know nothing about her husband's business. Sutton said, I had to protect myself. Erica went, how are you involved in this? Sutton said, I don't know. Kyle went, you need to be more clear about what you said. And Sutton said, what you want me to say, Kyle? It's like these people want her to say exactly what she said, but she did. She been saying what she said the whole time. She ain't saying nothing else. She ain't doing their dirty work. So Kyle like, you was more worried about your reputation. And Eric went, what? Sutton went, yeah, that's more about me, not about you. I love her. She's like, that's more about me, not about you. She's like, that's more about me and not about you. Don't worry about it. I love her. She don't give a... Erica went, y'all guys really afraid of me? Sutton said, turned and said, no. She gave her that strong no. Like, no. No. I ain't afraid of you. Her three besties, they ain't say nothing. They were quiet. Crystal ain't say nothing. They were quiet. Like, your three besties ain't say nothing. We know they afraid of you. Because that's who you was looking at. Like, you looked at them inside. And Sutton turned and looked at her like, no. No. Yeah, in your face. No. Ah, I gave you that strong no. Then Lisa like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Oh, excuse me, I messed up. Lisa said you don't believe her. You think you don't believe that Erica is not involved. Not involved. And so I said like, so I'm like, well, so I'm like, okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about that 20 mil. Excuse me, but I said, so it just like, since Lisa, since y'all want to get on me, I'm gonna just get straight to the gun. Let's get it to this elephant in the room. Let's get to this 20 mil. The elephant in the room. She said, why in the paper? The money that went into your LLC. She was like, what happened to what? So let's get the elephant in the room. What happened to the money that went into your LLC? Cowboy, did you know about? Did you know about this? Did you know about this? Carol, now you wanna put your 2 cent in it. You now my girl, you down Sutton throat, but now you wanna put your 2 cent in like it's like you ain't been answering questions since then. Y'all are don't not really concerned. Y'all are some hating ass hoes. Hoes. So what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And Kyle, I said that's Kyle was like, as your friend, I don't, I don't think you would, I don't think you know, I don't think you knew. Now my problem with that is when Sutton asked her that, she did not answer, and that's the problem. Like, why you didn't answer? Why did Kyle butt in and changed up the question and asked another question on top of that so that you don't have to answer the question because you and Kyle didn't already had this. Kyle didn't already had. That's how you know that you and Lisa, you, Kyle, and Lisa already sat down and had a talk about what went on Saturday in detail, and you have told them to, I believe, in detail the whole truth about what's been going on. The detailed truth. Everything about that 20 mil and everything. Because for her to ask you the way she asked you after Sutton, asked you about that elephant of that 20 mil, and your face told it all like, you know what happened to that 20 mil. You know exactly where that 20 mil in. You know you spent that 20 mil. And you don't know how you gonna get that 20 mil back to pay back that money to the victims. So that questioning and all that was crazy. So I'm like, this is a mess. And Kyle doing that, it tells a lot. Tells a lot, a real lot about who you are and who Kyle is. And it explains why maybe her sister Kim not speaking to her right now. Because you have proved over the years why Kim don't speak to you most of the time. And it's usually every year. It's like every year. It doesn't matter what's going on. Even if we in a pandemic, you usually messing up your relationship with Kim for some reason. You do it every year. It's like every time the show come back on, you and Kim are not speaking. Y'all may be speaking for maybe a minute. Like if y'all speaking the year before, y'all don't speak the year after. You do something. But We're gonna move on. So let me see. Where was I? Okay, so Garcelle said in her confession, Erica is giving surface. She's giving surface answers for me, and she really is. She's not answering the questions. She's giving surface answers, and she just said a few minutes ago she wasn't answering no more questions, but she's been answering. She kept answering questions. You just said you're not answering any more questions. Why are you answering questions? Why haven't you changed the subject? The whole entire subject. You still answering damn questions like a dumbass. But moving on. Then certain said certain one I have several LLCs. Flexing. Just flexing. I had several LLCs. I was heifer. I had several LLCs. Did he keep? So like, did you not? Did was you kept away from your? She said, was you kept away? Several LLCs. Um, LLCs. She wanted the books. That's when Eric, before she even finished the questions, she said, I have several LLCs. And Erica, before she even finished the question, Erica was, I was kept away from the books. I was kept away from the books. Like heifer. So I said, even your own LLCs? Yes. So when that'll drive me crazy. She went, okay. Okay. The read one, I read the headlines and think of the orphans and the widows, and it really hurts me. It really hurts me and everything, and it's hard to think about it. That white heifer. You the fakest hoe I ever met. Like you don't care about no damn orphans, no willows, no burnt vixen. You don't give a damn about none of that stuff. You just threw something under the bus. Bitch, you ain't cared about none of that shit. You trying to save your ass. Erica was like, yeah, it's hard. One lawyer said 50 to 80 million is missing. I said, go ask Tom. That was in the article. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was in the article that you thoroughly read. Say. That you have thoroughly read. Say. Someone sorry me, girl. Someone sorry me, girl. Sorry me, bitch. Like shit, I like to read. Shit, it ain't my fault your ass got caught up in some shit. Like bitch. Like shit, don't get mad at me because I can read and you can't. Erica went, you don't need to be sorry. I said she thought I be so confused with Erica because it's like you think Sutton not afraid of you. She didn't prove it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times this whole entire season, bitch. I'm not afraid of your ass. Keep it walking. So, Erica, she was so, yeah. She went, the point is, I did not know. Then she says, no one knows but him. Derek says, some of the people by you. Wait a minute. Oh, some of the people who stand by you believe you are innocent. I have not been. I have not been. Well, she have not been found guilty of anything. The reason why you're right, but you get attached to 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 the situation, so the word is gonna be used. The reason why it's not cool. The reason why it's not, but you read about it, so there. The reason why so it's gonna be used. She like, then don't repeat it. The reason why it's not, I think so. So she's like, I don't think so, but that's what it is. Erica, okay. I'm like, Erica, like you want somebody to not use this? It's like your husband did all this, his firm did all this, he did all this. That's what it's gonna be, and you got to deal with it. You on a reality show. If you wasn't on a reality show, you wouldn't have to deal with this. So just deal with it and shut up. Um, she said, "Okay, it's not. I do think so." So I'm gonna repeat it. It's not. I do think so. Sutton looked over at her like, you, looked at her like, old ass. Like Sutton just looked so disappointed at her that night because she felt like, Derek, you threw me under the bus, ho. You agreed with me on Saturday, 100%, about the victims and everything else. But tonight, you wanted to kiss her ass. All y'all wanted to kiss her. The three amigos wanted to kiss her ass. But she went, okay, I got you hoes. Teddy says, I believe this have nothing to do with any of us. We all have lawsuits. We all didn't have lawsuits and stuff against us and everything. I believe in Erica and believe that she's innocent and everything. And that's it. Sutton said, I have another question. Sutton said, I have another question. Have you had any discussions with lawyers how to navigate through how to navigate through all of this? Erica took a long time to answer, and to me that tells me yes. It took her a long time to answer that question. It's either you could have answered yes or no. You should have. It's like it took her a long time to answer. She said no. Like bitch, you is being coached, 100%. Then Derek come on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Certain wine sorry. So I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. Like Lisa wanted. Lisa went, no, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Lisa, that's what you wanted. You wanted 100% for her to be honest. You and Cal wanted her to be honest. And Derek wanted her to be honest. And she been honest. She been 100% honest. She asked that whole all them questions. She just didn't ask none of y'all questions. She asked all of her questions 100%. Only other person that asked that question was Crystal. Crystal asked her one question and asked it. Y'all hoes didn't ask nothing. Sutton been up 100% on hers. Period. 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 So the rig still going. The rig must. Sorry. These questions about attorney is making me uncomfortable. I think we. I think we should stop. Garcelle said the rig. That ain't what the rig. Garcelle said in her confession. Derek has a lot to say to Erica. Derek have a lot to say behind Erica back. But when Erica wasn't there, she has a lot to say to Erica now. To say to Erica now. Now she want to kiss her ass. She do. She kissing that ass all day. She kisses every cheek multiple times for no reason. But you complaining that Erica don't open up to you, but you kissing it all day. Woo! She kissing it. So Garcelle was like, I'm gonna be 100% with you as I always am. My sister had a kidney transplant, and she had a lawyer. She had a lawyer. She had a lawyer. She actually won her case, and she was supposed to get compensated, and she's still waiting on that money to be compensated from the lawyer, and she believes that she's gonna get the money, and she hasn't got the money yet. So she's still waiting. So if Tom has done this, if he is guilty, if he has done this, fuck him. I was like, hell yeah. Garcelle set it up. I went her and suddenly they just, I went, y'all to a mess. I said, y'all gonna give us a show. Oh, God. That was the killer. I said, so that went off. Erica was like, then Erica started, I said, she started defending Tom, saying he's unstable and she would like to know where the money went. And she would like to know where that money went. It's like, huh? I went, okay, moving on. Then the rig was like, the rig went in, there are people here that love you. There are people here that love you and stuff. And that's when Garcelle said, like, is this a competition? Sure, is this a competition? She said, is this a competition? Really, is this a competition? I feel like this is a competition. For some, you know her longer. Ah. And so it was like, yes, it's a competition, girl. It's a competition. Then Kathy was like, Kathy was, and if you know her longer. I'm like, Kathy, Garcelle is something, they stupid. Then Garcelle said, you will be okay. It's about the victims. That's what matters. And then Erica went, yeah, it's about the victims. It's about the victims. That's what matters. And they need to be taken care of. Garcelle said, that's where I'm coming from. Erica said, yeah. And then Lisa said, yeah. Erica says, Erica, like I says it all the time. She might, and who don't say it? Erica, like I say it all the time. What she don't. She don't. I ain't never hear her say. I ain't never hear her say that. Not one time out her damn mouth. Not once. And Garcelle said, I have never heard it. And Erica said, like, who ain't said it? Like who? Who from who? And Dorik, I say Dorik, Lisa said, like, I say it all the time. Dorik said, I say it a lot. I say it all the time. And Garcelle ain't paid them. She looking at Erica, talking to Erica. She ain't paid them hoes no attention. Like looking at her like, girl, I ain't seen I ain't heard it from neither. I ain't heard it from nobody at this. I ain't heard it from none of them hoes. Looking at her like I heard it from none of them hoes, bitch. I'll see them bitches. I ain't heard it from none of them hoes. Paying them hoes no attention. And Kathy White is the victims in the family that need to be taken care of. And Erica said, yes, yes, them. I'm the last one on the list. So, and like, do you think they will ever know? And Kathy was like, they will. They will. Erica said she don't expect nobody to hold her hand. She don't expect nobody to hold her hand through this. Either you're gonna be my friend or you're not. I'm like, ho, ain't nobody gonna hold your hand, period. Cause you just had a crying spell, uh, with Kyle a few weeks ago, saying that all your rich friends that you got with your man turned your back on you because of this bull crap. So why would you be mad at any of your friends at this table for not for having an opinion about the same thing they had? Because if your husband did this, and if you got money that was transferred to you and you have already spent that money, yes, a lot of people are going to walk out of your life. Kyle may still be there because what did Kyle do to her own blood? She did exactly the same damn thing your husband is accused of. So why would you be? Why that wouldn't be shocking? So yeah. So Derek says a prayer. Sutton, all of a sudden, I said they got finished and went and go and have dessert. Sutton pulls at the bar. Sutton pulls Derek to the side and asks her, hey, did you just throw me under the bus? I feel like you threw me under the bus. And Derek went, no, I didn't throw you under the bus. Oh, you know you threw her under the bus, you fake asshole. You fake ass hoe. You knew you threw her under the bus. Why you lying? You lied to your fake ass, fake weed on your motherfucking head, hoe. You know you threw that bitch under the bus. You threw her under 3-4 times. She got ran over by that Mack truck. You made sure you checked on her to see that she got ran over and told them to back up. Run over again. I need to make sure she's flat. Why she lied? That girl lie. Cause I said I know. Cause on Saturday you felt the same way. I did 100%. This helpful. I did 100%. It's like, bitch, but you just lied at dinner. You just completely lied. Switched the whole thing over. Played like you was a yes man. Like you was the help. Like you was the people that you hired. Yes. That's how you was acting. Like your help. God. Uh in certain confession, she said, it seemed like they got together, changed their story, blindsided me. So after they said they in there, Erica got up, they sat down, everybody was sitting around chit-chatting, whatever. Erica got up to leave, and when she was leaving, Sutton had a gift for her, a Christmas gift for her. Sutton gave it to her. She said I have a gift for you to one Sutton girl, to another. That's where it went off. It went off there. Uh, Sutton Garcelle, y'all got them together. Really. Y'all did. I love y'all. Y'all got them together. She got them together. Sutton ain't playing with these hoes. And Garcia ain't playing with them. They stand on their necks. They ain't playing with none of them. But it was a good episode. Really good. Like, subscribe, comment, share. It's your boy Paul Brentley. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bye.